how I'm doing today. Today's video is directed at Woodland Mills to say thank you. I have all my Woodland Mills products out here that I use. This is the newer bell. I bought this a year ago. Actually, I've had it a little over a year. You can see sometimes I work it for a small mill. It's really not a business. It's a hobby. When I retired, well, I was semi-retired 4 years ago. I bought my first mill. We'll stroll down there. That's on the Bushlander trailer. And that mill was originally here. But I had bought the Bushlander trailer, not utilized it. So I bought another mill. And I put the anniversary model, which I'm very pleased with. I've had no complaints of that mill whatsoever. It has sawed a ton of lumber. No complaints at all. That is my newest purchase. I've got to use it just a little bit, but it's got some work coming up. I had an item get in my way and slow me down a little bit this year. A lot of trips to the hospital and stuff. The only cancer, but it is what it is. But I plan to get back at getting some logs out off my land. I don't know if I will take that mill over there now that I have an area I could take the tractor to. The only thing I changed on it, and I'm going to change it on the other one too, is the water. This way I can just crack the valve a little bit. Something about the vibration with those in mind, it's never set. It's either way too much or not enough. And this one is 4.5 years old. I've had this one. This one is very water sensitive. You overdo the water, you blow that blade right off from there. This one is not. And there's a reason why, but Woodland Mills knows it. And most of the rest you do. And if you really want to know, you tell me in the comments and I'll throw together a short video on it. That's my log lander. That's my mill I bought 4.5 years ago. Started sawing, been sawing ever since. This is the one that came a year ago. I put this one on the stationary one. I can go out to 16 feet. And I actually have 6 more feet of track. I probably will never put it on unless I was going to do some beams or something. And I have a blade sharpener that is tucked away in here. I don't know if you can see that or not. That is in the shed. That is going in that little building there when I get it done. Started it. Haven't got back to it. And I don't buy my logs. All my logs are given to me. I cut a few on my own land, very few. I'm hoping to cut some more cedar out of mine. I have quite a bit of cedar. My logs all come, well, those I cut on my land, those 10-footers, the hemlock. I don't get a lot of hemlock, but I get pine, red pine, spruce, like basswood. I don't take popple because I don't need it. I'm going to wander out here and show you. This is the last load of logs that were dropped off. This is all white pine, beautiful stuff. It's really pushing a 122. I don't want to work that big all the time. You can see those, that's pretty good looking logs right there. Not a bad bunch of logs at all. They're from 12 down. I had to cut those big ones in half because my tractor wouldn't pick them up. And I've got logs over there I have not sawed up yet. I've got stacks of lumber everywhere. I build little buildings, which recovers my blades, my gas, spending money, I guess you could call it. I've given tons of lumber away. Somebody'd say, hey, is there a chance that I'd love to build this? What would you charge me? I say, come get it. Come get it. Not a problem. This was some of last summer sawing. That's 12 footers, a few shorter ones. And anyway, Woodland Mills, I am very happy with my mills. Be really happy if I had a hat, but that's okay. One of these days I'll buy one if I ever get around to ordering it. I wish I hadn't bought that when I did, because I bought that 7-8 months ago. I see now they're giving away a free hatchet with it. It's a pretty good looking hatchet, but I have plenty of hatchets. I'm being facetious. Anyway, thank you once again, Woodland Mills. I hope this answers your questions. I've got emails asking me, and I don't ever respond good. I just don't write a lot. I'm not big on that. This is what I've got. I get by. I've built 3 8x10 greenhouses in 4 years. I can't remember how many small 4x5, 5x5, because I can handle them with my sized equipment here. Storage shacks, deer blinds, a lot of deer blinds. I built a couple 3x3 specialty. I built some trellises for people that wanted trellises. I built those. I'm not gonna do greenhouses much anymore. It's just too hard for me to handle, to get them moved with what I have. You know, the only way I do it, you're gonna move it yourself. You gotta come in with the equipment to get it moved, because, and I don't work off site. I'm building a camp right now on my land with a porch on it, and that's off site where I'm trucking stuff to do it. But I don't do work off site. I work right here at home. I'm 68 this fall, and I just don't care to do that. If I feel like coming out here and working, this is what I do. I stay busy. I enjoy it. This is my business. I bought it as a hobby. I logged years ago, loved it. I'm too old to go back logging full time. Not gonna do it. You know, it's a wonderful way to live. Well, it is and it isn't. There's no help or anything like that. You're on your own out there. You better earn the money to pay for it all. Well, anyway, I do hope you enjoy this video, Woodland Mills. I hope it tells you I appreciate your stuff. I'm not going to run down or praise up anybody else's product or run anybody's product down, because that's not me. I don't do that. I bought Woodland Mills back at the start of COVID. I looked at one company here in the United States, and there was like a 6 months backlog. I read some stuff about another mill I could have bought locally that I really didn't like awful well, and I went with Woodland Mills. I've got the 9-horse engines on them. That's the only option, was the bigger engine that I put on them. I have no complaints. They've been bulletproof for me. I did put a cement slab under the first 10 feet. I don't saw enough over 10 to get that worried about it. I don't have any great use for a lot of it. I sawed a deck out, and the guy needed some 12-footers. He's never come and got them. I don't know if anybody else ever has that happen to him or not. Anyway, that's I'll use them for something. I can always cut them in half if I need to, but whatever. Have a good day. I hope you enjoy this video. I certainly do. Oh, that blue and white thing in the background there, that was my very first mill. They do work. Not gonna tell you they don't. They work well for a young man. That's a chainsaw mill. And some of these big logs, I'm not gonna say I wouldn't get it out and clean them up. I also use that little beam machine right there, because the 122, this is maxing it. I had to use a chainsaw on one side of this one to get started, to get down through there. I had to take my chainsaw and saw a slab off and then clean it up after. That's maxing it, and I never planned on doing that big of stuff. I should video myself turning that thing. Man, I know I could use the tractor, but it's just kind of a pain to do it that way. It's a lot easier to just grab a PV. I like working with that size stuff there on the ground. Those are ends and crooked ones I cut off. That size stuff right there for the, that big one in the middle is not comfortable, but those out front, that's what I like. And I get them free from tree service cutters, delivered right here. They back in with a trailer, they dump them. The last one came on a log truck and he unloaded it. And what more could you ask for? Hey, you all have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you on the next one.